Romania was never officially an Ottoman province like Greece or Bulgaria. Yet for centuries, Romanian lands paid tribute to the Ottoman sultans, fought Ottoman armies, and lived under Ottoman influence. So here's the question. Was Romania conquered by the Ottoman Empire or not? Some historians say Romania successfully resisted Ottoman rule. Others argue it was indirectly controlled and economically exploited for hundreds of years. And even today, Romanians strongly disagree about what really happened. So why is Romania's Ottoman history still so controversial? To understand this, we need to go back to the Middle Ages, to a time of shifting borders, powerful empires, and brutal survival. Romania before the Ottomans. In the Middle Ages, modern Romania did not exist as a single country. Instead, the region was divided into three main territories: Wallachia, Moldavia, Transylvania. Wallachia and Moldavia were independent principalities, ruled by local princes known as voivodes. They were not rich empires. They were small states trapped between powerful neighbors: the Kingdom of Hungary, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, and eventually, the rising Ottoman Empire. By the 14th century, the Ottomans were expanding rapidly into the Balkans, conquering Bulgaria, Serbia, and much of Southeast Europe. Romania stood directly in their path. The Ottoman expansion reaches Romania. When the Ottomans arrived near Wallachia and Moldavia, they didn't immediately conquer them like other regions. Instead, something different happened. The Ottomans realized that the land was difficult to control. The population was fiercely resistant. The region could serve as a buffer zone against Hungary and Poland. So instead of direct annexation, the Ottomans chose indirect control. Wallachia and Moldavia became vassal states. This meant they paid annual tribute to the Ottoman Sultan. They accepted Ottoman foreign policy dominance, but they kept their own rulers, laws, religion, and armies. This arrangement is the core of the controversy. Some say Romania was never conquered. Others respond, paying tribute for centuries is still submission. Resistance and defiance. Despite being vassals, Romanian rulers frequently rebelled against Ottoman control. The most famous example is Vlad III of Wallachia, better known as Vlad the Impaler. Vlad refused to pay tribute and launched brutal attacks against Ottoman forces. In 1462, when Sultan Mehmed II invaded Wallachia, he found something terrifying: forests filled with impaled Ottoman soldiers. This psychological warfare shocked Europe and cemented Vlad's legend. Other rulers followed similar paths. Stephen the Great of Moldavia defeated Ottoman armies multiple times. Romanian princes constantly switched between submission and rebellion. These acts of resistance are central to Romanian national pride. But here's the problem: the cost of independence. While Romania avoided direct Ottoman occupation, it paid a heavy price. Tribute payments drained the economy. Ottoman-approved rulers were often corrupt or unstable. Frequent wars devastated the countryside. By the 17th century, the Ottomans began appointing rulers directly, especially during the Phanariote period. Greek elites from Istanbul ruled Wallachia and Moldavia on behalf of the Ottomans. To many Romanians, this period feels less like independence and more like foreign domination. So the question becomes, is indirect rule really freedom? Why historians disagree? This is where the controversy deepens. Perspective 1. Romania was never conquered. Supporters of this view argue no permanent Ottoman governors, no mass Islamization, no direct incorporation into the empire. Local rulers and Orthodox Christianity survived. They say Romania protected European civilization by acting as a shield against Ottoman expansion. Perspective 2. Romania was controlled, just differently. Others argue tribute meant economic exploitation. Foreign policy was dictated by Istanbul. Rulers were approved or removed by the Sultan. True sovereignty did not exist. From this view, Romania was Ottoman-controlled in everything but name. Both sides use real historical evidence. That's why the debate never ends. National identity and modern politics. This controversy isn't just about history, it's about identity. Romanian history education often emphasizes resistance and heroism because nations are built on pride. Meanwhile, modern historians aim to be more critical and nuanced. Some Romanians fear that acknowledging Ottoman influence weakens national pride, downplays resistance heroes, rewrites history unfairly. Others believe honest history makes a nation stronger. Complexity does not erase courage. This emotional connection is why the topic remains sensitive today. Conclusion. So, was Romania conquered? The honest answer: Romania was never fully conquered, but it was never fully free either. It existed in a gray zone, resisting when possible, submitting when necessary, surviving between empires. And perhaps that survival, not conquest or submission, is the real story. So the controversy continues, because history is not just about what happened, it's about how we choose to remember it. Outro engagement call. Now I want to ask you, do you think Romania was truly independent under Ottoman rule, or was it controlled in everything but name? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoy hidden and controversial history, subscribe for more stories history rarely explains this way.